Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mock.
Sheen Washable.
Nope.
Soulsy boy.
I had to spit everywhere.
Soulsy boy.
J Mart.
Adding to the man of many moods.
And the Red Baron.
Welcome to the special Christmas episode of Getting Sports with Drunk. Of course, it's going to air a little early, but
Tis the season.
our PPRN spot will be on Christmas Eve, right?
It'll play right on Christmas Eve.
That's pretty cool. So we'll lead right off to it. I believe Santa Souls over there has some presents to hand out for this week's starting lineup.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ooh. You should also tell him.
Ooh, we got a goodie.
Read it out loud for the whole...
It says to Mock from Jason Garrett.
Gross.
Am I
Let's
opening
see
it?
Yeah,
what-
open it up.
Let's see what Jason got for you.
God, she's real paper.
Yeah, we had to. We didn't have anything else.
Ooh, it's a Corona.
Hey. 25 ounces?
25
Find
fluid
your
U.S.
beach.
ounces.
Wow.
Next, we have Paul.
Ooh, to Paul from Aaron Rodgers and A.J. Hawk.
Well, that was really nice of them.
Oh, nice.
That's very thoughtful.
I think I know what it is.
It's a
Oh,
discount
how
double
did they
check.
know I was doing the Goose Island Farmhouse series?
They must be listening to the show.
I know. It's the Jillian. Fancy.
Wow.
750 milliliters.
Next, we have Jeffrey.
Oh,
Who's
look
it from,
at here.
Jeff?
It's from my good bud, Matty Ice, Matt Ryan.
You know, I think Arthur Blank pitched in on that too.
He prefers to be anonymous.
It's a Heineken. Thanks, Matt.
Also 25 ounces?
Next, we got Kenny.
Ooh.
Here, why don't you pass that down to Sir Kenny?
Sunkissed.
Ooh,
Ooh.
It's a sun-kissed.
From my favorite linebacker, Mike Vrabel. Oh, Mike, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. It's a natty daddy.
25 fluid ounces.
Yep. 8%.
And Santa Souls, I believe you have a gift too.
Yeah, I'm the last one.
Who's it from?
It's from my boy Joe.
Joe.
Joe Flacco.
Oh,
Best quarterback in the North.
I don't know how to open gifts anymore.
Santa, didn't you wrap it?
My elves did. And it's a Coors Light.
I'm the elf, the largest person in the room, and I'm the elf. So there we go. Starting lineups. We can go around the horn now with our toast of excellence. Now I'm going to open this very gingerly because we all remember what happened exactly 7 days ago.
I'll start off. My toast to excellence is Brett Kern, the punter from the Tennessee Titans, and he's making his first Pro Bowl.
hooray. All right, mine's going to go out to recently retired Reggie Bush, who won the Super Bowl with the New Orleans Saints and banged Kim Kardashian.
Boo.
He started the Kardashian curse.
That's right.
He did.
Mine is to Coulter Hamels and his family for donating their house to a bunch of special needs children.
That's right. They're all going to be living there.
Well, to sum up what Solzy said, he donated a $10 million house to like a special needs organization.
A bunch of anything never sounds good.
So, like, did the money go to the special needs organization?
I
or
think,
did
like, the
kid-
land,
or the
like-
kids will be living in the house.
I think they're going to use the house like for the. I don't know if it's going to be like a headquarters, but they pretty much donated $10 million. My toast is to Anthony Davis of my New Orleans Pelicans. Went out, pretty much sponsored a family for Christmas, bought a bunch of gifts. Pretty sure bought him a new car. Took care of a underprivileged family.
Wow.
Mine's more cliche, but yeah. Oh, sorry,
sorry.
Mark. The burp threw everybody off. Mine's more cliche, but mine's just going to be to Kobe Bryant.
Which numbered Kobe?
Both. But actually, Kyle and I had this debate last night on which Kobe we thought was better. Kobe, he said 8. I said 24. I think 8 was more explosive, but I think 24 was smarter. Like, just smarter player. But anyway, regardless, had 2 numbers retired in the same night. And
Has that ever happened before?
no, I think only him and Jordan have 2 numbers retired, right?
Yeah.
For the same team. So, and Jordan's was retired right after he left the first time, and then 45 was retired after the second stint. So, Kobe got 2 retired. Good for him. All right, so the toast to excellence, gentlemen, if you will. I'm I'm trying to do the trick that Stev taught me. I cracked it just a bit to see if this works. It smells really good.
The cap is gonna shoot off.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to aim it right at you. I believe we also have some shot trivia that needs to be handed out, featuring our holiday special private stock, Gorilla Farms eggnog mixed with bourbon.
For one night only.
Kyle?
Sunday.
I don't know what that means.
He was doing like the WrestleMania pay-per-view type thing.
I kind of want Kyle to
No,
get a
that's
nog
Monster
stash
Jam.
going.
Monster Jam, yeah, that's what I meant.
Should we make that a rule for the show? As we
If you get
you
it-
can't wipe the mustache off.
You should have to get a nog stash. At the end, we should just do nog
I'd rather
stashes.
have the old private stock.
So, do you have your question?
I do. Kobe Bryant leads
that?
all. Oh, he's some guy. Leads all scoring on Christmas Day with how many points?
In a single game or career?
Career on
Day.
Christmas Day.
This really throws a wrench in my plans for
Uh-oh.
later on in the show. I'm not going to answer. I'll just do a shot because this was part of later show.
Oh,
Yeah. So just to keep everybody in the confusion, we're doing a trivia show in which I'm the host and they will be the contestants, and that was one of the questions.
yes.
So I'll just take a shot
Fair.
because that was just I should have conversed with Kyle. So you guys can all guess. I got to find a new question real quick.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I'm gonna go with 581.
6'11".
590.
the correct answer was 395.
Ooh, way off. We were
I
all
really
way
thought
off.
Christmas came more than once in the basketball season.
You lose, Ken.
I
We
know.
overshot that pretty bad there.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
It's a stupid question anyway.
It was tough because like that was my lowest pointed question. So now I have to find a really easy question. I'm at a loss right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you keep the question because I won't remember the number.
It was the easy question. So it was just who leads, who has the most points in Christmas Day games. Thanks,
What if you do
Kyle.
who has the second most?
Yeah, I could do that. Kyle, do you know that?
No, I didn't. Actually, I might, but I don't remember.
What?
All right, so do the third most then.
Who has the 73rd most points?
Me.
All right. Who's the third leading scorer? All right.
Udonis Haslam.
How'd you know? How do you know? Because I know he was sleeping with too many daughters that day. Pick'em updates. Pick'em
So-
updates real quick. We'll get this out of the way. I'm gonna do my eggnog shot now.
Yerp.
Because why not?
That cardboard's going to get slippery.
Yep.
We should get
So-
a straw.
Paul still in first by a game over Kyle. Kendall moved up to third.
Yeah.
Mock slipped to fourth. Jeff still riding the pine.
That was great. I loved that.
Bringing up the rear is what you meant to say.
You're just in last.
All right. I'm
That's correct.
just gonna open this. Just kind of see what happens here. Maxine, you might want to move your leg.
Oh, he's buckled in. Oh.
I think it worked.
Well, shout out to Stiv for that tip.
Mm-hmm.
Stiff.
Oh, that's
Stiv.
so tasty. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Everyone, just kind of keep an eye on it. So,
no.
if you remember from a few episodes ago, I believe Maxine Washable did a rant, a 3-minute rant that he failed miserably on.
Went a minute and a half.
Yep, I'm gonna have J-Mart time me. It's just gonna be a minute. It might be a new segment we feature from time to time. I don't know if it's gonna go a minute. I just don't want it to go over.
Well, hold
a minute.
on. You have to call your time and then meet it. If you don't, you do a shot.
You didn't do a shot.
Yes,
You
I
did.
did.
All right, fine. So I'm gonna call a minute. And so, what's my over under on this? I didn't realize this was gonna be my plan.
Have to have it within 5 seconds.
Either way, deal.
All right.
Over, under.
All right. So
And
someone tell me
your
when to
time
start.
starts now.
So all biases aside, my rant is against the Green Bay Packers, as in my opinion, being a very disrespectful organization to their young quarterback Brett Hundley. They activated Aaron Rodgers off of the IR list of his collarbone injury and brought him in to play against the Carolina Panthers because at the time they were not out of the playoff picture and then they lose that game, and now they're eliminated from the playoffs. So they put Aaron Rodgers back on IR. I understand Aaron Rodgers is an all-star almost said collarbone quarterback, an all-star caliber quarterback, and he is the guy for that team. But Brett Hundley kept them in that playoff race, and they wouldn't have been there without his play over those few weeks. And if they were going to do something like that, they should have just either kept Aaron Rodgers in for the remainder of the season or just let Brett Hundley take the chance and win the game. I think it's completely disrespectful to Brett Hundley and what he did for that team. I think it's a real shot in the face, and I just think that there's no decorum for that team at this point in my mind. It is absolutely disgraceful on Mike McCarthy's end, the front office's end. Brett Hundley was a leader in that locker room during that time, and he absolutely was the reason they were even in a playoff picture. They would have been out of it without him. Rant over.
1 minute, 12 seconds.
Ooh, whatever.
That was
Just
close.
miss it.
That was
Good
close.
rant, though. I liked that.
I definitely agree.
It's getting a little more boozy. It's settling. I suggest a good mix beforehand. Red Baron, would you care to have some?
Of course.
This is one of those. This is the Kyle private stock. Kyle just takes shots of it for no reason.
Just circulate it throughout the whole show.
I mean, I'm trying
be
to
good.
get in the Christmas spirit. I'll tell you what, this looks disgusting.
Yeah.
All our mouths
So-
sucking on a cardboard.
So we have sports trivia, as I said earlier. Trivia. I believe Jeff will earn himself a private stock after my next line here. It is going to be a Jeopardy type show, Alex Trebek-ish type thing.
Wow. Having a great time.
I figured that was coming. That's from the SNL skit. If you don't know,
Yeah.
then
The most recent
Got a
one.
friend there.
yeah.
Name's on the tip of my tongue. Started with an N.
So the show is going to be trivia based. I'm going to host it, and we're going to have our 4 lovely contestants break off into teams of 2 to compete for crown of mistletoe. The mistletoe will currently be hanging over my penis.
So we're doing this like high school style where we just pick our partner, or you're gonna assign.
Well, would you like to pick your partner?
It don't matter.
Okay.
We do like odds or evens.
Well, I was going to pretty much just do, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50. The 2 closest people are on the same team.
All right.
I will warrant this ahead of time, as Mr. Machine Washable so nicely put it earlier. If Jeff and Kyle end up on the same team, we will do one more draw because they have more basketball knowledge than the Red Baron and Machine Washable do. But on the second draw, if they end up on the same team again, then you guys are just So, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50. Go.
12.
34.
48.
25.
Okay, so Kyle and Jeff are on the same team. So we're going to redraw, and I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1,000. Nope.
5.
10,000.
12.
6,412.
8,430.
8.
So it's Jeff and Mock again. Or Jeff and Kyle again, I mean.
All right, we can take them. You know, they talk a big game. Their basketball knowledge is secondary to my basketball knowledge.
So
What was the number?
on the second one,
Yeah.
the number was actually 6,374. I'm not kidding. You were pretty close there,
Seems
Souls.
like we should have done that before we started recording.
Mm-mm.
Oh, we're just killing some time.
Yeah, it's fun. All right, so the categories are on the board behind me.
F me, Martin.
They are NFL Christmas, Beard versus Claus, NBA Christmas, Sports Jesus, and 25. Kyle came up with the name for the last one. I'm just going to let it stand. So I'll kind of go through the. So obviously, NFL Christmas and NBA Christmas are pretty self-explanatory. They're things to do with games that have aired on those days. Beard versus Claus is a category surrounded by the best beards in the sports world, better than Santa Claus's beards. Sports Jesuses, those are athletes that share a birthday with Jesus. And 25, those are players that wear 25. So yeah, so the way the rules are going to work is I'm going to flip this beer cap, and Kyle's going to call it in the air. And if he gets it right, they go first. If not, Machine Washable and Red Baron will go first. You'll take turns picking categories. If you don't know the answer, you may pass. The other team can steal it.
For every wrong answer, we take a shot, right?
Phones in the middle.
Phones in the middle. Yep, phones in the middle. No cheating. And every incorrect answer warrants you minus those points. So yeah.
Siri, give me the answers.
So
Alexa.
I'm going to go ahead
The
and
holy timer.
flip this. Kyle, call it in the air.
Heads.
It was heads before it fell.
You like
So-
to defend?
Defer, you mean?
No, defend left.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. So, will you guys be kicking or receiving?
Oh, we're taking the first question.
Okay, so what's it going to be?
You can
This
get in the
is
second
my
half.
favorite because there's no like communication between you two because you're so far across the recording table.
What do you think about some sports Jesus? We'll take sports Jesus for 2.
No, you won't. All right, sports Jesus for 2. You get the questions
I'm
up.
having a great time, Paul.
We'll have to see if we can put in some
sports
music.
Jesus for 2. This NBA player was the league's 6th man of the year and 3-point contest winner in 2017.
Okay. Well, I know it's not Baron Davis. I know that much. 6th man of the year.
So remember, incorrect answers take points away from you.
Right.
So,
And we could
I
steal
mean-
it.
well, yeah, if they can get it right, I'll kind of keep a ticker in my head.
You know, it's funny. I'd rather get it wrong than pass.
Now, 20. So this was last year.
Yes,
correct?
this was last year.
year.
Yep.
I mean, I know who it's not.
I'm a big fan of the little gay man's going on, gay bromance going on over here between the two of
6th
them.
man of the year. Coming off the
Well,
bench.
it's screwing off the Red Baron's knowledge because of how many NBA franchises have been simulated and how many 6th men's he's seen.
I know.
So you taking a stab at it? Your time's up. So
All right, we're gonna go with T.J. McConnell.
all right. So -2. The question is deferred
Hold on.
to.
Do we have to answer in the form of a question? Because he did not.
No, you do not.
Okay.
So they should get minus points for asking that. Disrespecting
Kyle, was
the-
that your answer?
No. The answer is Eric Gordon.
Correct. Oh, and they're on the board with 2 points. I'm on a 4-point swing here, and you have control of the board.
Can I take away that too, or?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Wow, bossy.
Well, I don't want to say it again because I know I will.
That's a permanent marker.
Oh.
A little spackle that off there.
Uh-oh.
What question?
What do you want to do?
25?
25 for 3.
For 3. All right. So, I have to find the question. All right. This NBA player won 2014 National College Player of the Year.
Look at Kyle thinking like he's really gonna know this. Thinking really hard. He adjusted his hat. I mean, see smoke
If
coming out
anything,
of
this
his
is
ears.
good for you guys. We're getting some of these NBA questions right out of the
Yeah.
gate. Mock's just sitting here like, anytime an NBA question's asked, he's just like, wait till the NHL questions start coming up. Do we have an answer?
May you repeat the question?
This NBA player won the 2014 National Collegiate Player of the Year.
Paul, I'd like you to give us a timer, actually.
It's kind of going off in my head, but your time's up. We need an answer or to pass.
Who is Derek Favors?
That is incorrect. I have a feeling this is okay. I need to start writing with 1 marker instead of 2.
I want to take a stab at it.
Okay,
Okay.
Was it Kemba Walker?
it was not.
Damn.
The correct answer was New York Knicks' Dougie McBuckets.
Oh, buckets.
All right, we're both in the negatives. We're doing good.
All right, the question's back to you.
Okay. You pick Mark.
NFL Christmas for 5.
Whoa.
All right.
We're trying to go back to 0 here.
Okay, NFL Christmas for 5. In the final game of the 1995 season, this Cowboys receiver caught 9 passes for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I would believe it's Michael Irvin.
That seems way too easy.
I know, but I mean, I can't really think of any receivers from the time. Deion Sanders actually played some receiver during that time, but I don't think it was him. But it could have been. You know what? At the risk of going -10, we're gonna go. Who is Michael Irvin?
That is incorrect. This isn't be a competition of who loses better.
Oh, yeah. It's like golf.
You guys don't really have to whisper. I mean,
25? No, he was not there. Can we pass this question?
you can't
So
pass. You just
Pass
you
it
just
back,
choose, you
does
just
it?
choose not to
It's
answer.
Keyshawn Johnson.
That is incorrect.
God, we are very bad.
The correct answer was Kevin Williams.
It's supposed to be like a sports show, and no one's gotten a question right yet.
I think that's
Oh,
actually
they got
good.
one.
We
Sorry.
got one. Way to really, us all over, Mock.
Kyle, Jeff, to you.
That's not my name.
Oh, sorry. Kyle, Turd Ferguson, back to
Yeah,
you.
what do you want? do Beard versus Claws for 1.
Beard versus Claws for 1. All right. You know, it's funny. I was looking for Beard versus Claws in here. I originally named it Beards That Make Saint Nick Jealous. This NBA beard has warranted the phrase "Fear the Beard."
Who is James Harden?
Correct. Mock, Kendall?
We will take.
I know it's tough because Kendall can't really see the board.
A petit déjeuner.
We'll take Sports Jesus for 1.
Sports Jesus for 1.
Chip away.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
Okay.
Minus 11, here we come.
Sports Jesus for 1. This Denver wide receiver led the team in receptions and touchdowns in the Super Bowl winning season. Their most recent Super Bowl winning season. I should have been more specific.
It's got to be Demaryius, no?
I feel like it's Demarius.
Demaryius Thomas.
Correct.
Yeah, minus 9.
Turd Ferguson? Santa Souls?
Want to do Beard versus Claws for 2?
Yeah, all right.
Beard versus Claws for 2 there, Bob.
All right. Beard versus Claws for 2. This man owned the most feared pass rushing beard in the NFL and hosted the annual Shear the Beard event.
Who is Brett Kiesel?
Correct. All right. You guys are off to a rousing start. I think you guys... No, never mind. I forgot minus 5.
Yeah, I would.
Mock? Kendall?
You pick. I pick the last one.
Give us the beard for 4.
Beard for 4.
This is up our alley, bro.
What?
These San Jose Sharks teammates
damn
have a
it.
combined 44 points, 9 missing teeth, and 30 inches in beard length.
Are they brothers?
They are not brothers.
It's too bad. We're gonna pass.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
pass.
Brent Burns and Joe Thornton.
Correct.
Great time, guy.
This is fucking fantastic.
Kind of right for the nog.
Fucking smells like ass.
Turd Ferguson?
Let's close out Beard versus Claws for 3 there.
We didn't close it out.
Well, there's still 2 questions left in it, so.
Here.
Beard versus Claws for 3.
Whoops.
This outfielder has 799 career ribeyes, 229 home runs, and the grimiest beard in all of baseball.
I love the whispering.
I thought that too, but I feel that's too many.
I like this because I feel like Mock.
Who is the sewer rat? Jason Worth.
Correct.
That a boy.
You know, I would have been wrong.
Who did you think it was?
Johnny Gomes.
Johnny Gomes.
Would you? I feel like Kendall would have said because I put grimiest in there.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
All right.
Boy,
you
Jack.
guys have some deficits to be made up.
Hey, it's all right. We're a second half team. All right, let's try to get back in this. We're gonna give NFL Christmas for 3.
NFL Christmas for 3. All right. NFL Christmas for 3. What team has scored the most points in a single Christmas Day game?
Well, we got 33 to pick from. Let's think about this for a second. Teams that were good.
See, the first thing I thought of was the Detroit Lions. 'Cause don't they play on like every holiday?
Man, this is tough. Let's just go. We're doing all time, correct?
Correct.
So let's just go logically. Teams that have existed the longest. Let's go with who are the Chicago Bears?
Incorrect.
Damn,
And that was for 3.
that was for 3.
Do you gentlemen have an answer?
Who are the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Also incorrect. The correct answer was the then San Diego Chargers,
Wow.
the only team to eclipse the 40-point mark on Christmas Day.
Would have been pretty mad if it was the Lions.
Turd Ferguson, Santa Souls.
About 25 for 5.
All right.
I don't think you needed that question. The 5 part.
Okay, 25 for 5.
6 of them.
This NBA player is third all-time in championships won as a player and has 8 championships and 4 more championships as a coach.
What?
It's not a secret.
Coach?
I mean, he's an assistant, but I don't know.
No.
You want more than 4.
This is probably
This is up to
riveting
you,
to
man.
listen to.
I'm gonna let you get this.
All right, gentlemen. I need an answer.
Go ahead.
Who is Phil Jackson?
Incorrect. Phil Jackson won 11 as a coach, not 4. So that would be what was the point total on that one?
I know it. Oh, 5. I know
5. Oh, that was 5.
Oh, really? Now you know it.
Punches him with the ribs.
What was the numbers breakdown again?
This NBA player is 3rd all time in championships won with 8, and also won 4 more championships as a coach.
I feel like something with a Jones.
Yeah.
I have a guess, but I feel like it's wrong, and Kyle's going to give me a really dumb look.
Well, who feels more gut instinct? Yours is just a guess. Is yours a guess, or do you feel gut instinct?
Gut, I guess.
Okay.
Well, see, the guy I'm thinking I know has championships. I don't know if he had 8 as a player.
Well, you guys can converse. You can't whisper, so you can converse.
We can't steal anything.
Right. So you can just say who you think
Except
it might be
wallets.
to Kendall, but it doesn't mean it has to be your answer.
Do you think it's Stephen Kerr?
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr, not Stephen
Oh,
Kerr.
it's Stephen.
I don't know if it's Steve Kerr. He's only got 2 with the
Is it only 2?
Warriors. I don't know if he's coached elsewhere.
So do we have an answer?
I feel like the last name is Jones, but I don't know if I have a first name.
Steve Kerr.
No, I don't want to go Steve Kerr.
Do you want your final answer to be Jones and see if the other team will give you the points?
Yes.
Do you accept?
It's not Jones.
It's Casey Jones.
Is it?
It is. Do you accept Kendall's answer as the points?
No.
Kyle, we're -9. Give us the points.
You're actually minus 12.
I'll give him half.
All right, so you're getting 5. All right. I believe it's back to the Red Baron and Muxie Washington.
What a load of shit.
All right, well, the category I thought we were going to clean up on. What do you want to do?
Your call.
All right, let's go NFL again for 4.
NFL Christmas for 4. This quarterback threw for 3 touchdowns and 289 yards in the Ravens' 2005 Christmas Day win.
2005. Probably post Trent Dilfer days. Most likely. 2005.
I have no idea.
Who is Steve McNair?
Incorrect.
Damn.
Turd Souls.
Bird soul.
Santa Ferguson.
There you go. Just look in each other's eyes.
Longingly.
The floor is yours.
Who is Kyle Bollinger?
Correct.
Now, he answered it as a question. Do they lose points for that?
You
They
guys are
do
on
not.
thin ice still.
I think that was his only good game in the NFL.
Santa Ferguson.
He had some good games.
Oh, no.
Looking back on it, I should have negated the NBA team. Category?
Want to take out the beard clause?
No, we're going to do NBA Christmas for 1.
NBA Christmas for 1. Who's the 3rd leading scorer on Christmas Day games?
God damn.
Coming back to bite souls in the ass. Please whisper. Whisper amongst yourselves.
I know who it is.
Kendall, we're not going to
Go
win.
for it. Okay.
Who's LeBron James?
Incorrect. LeBron
told
James
you.
is only 5th in scoring.
What do you got, Kendall? You said you know it?
I know it.
Lay it on him.
Down in Miami, D. Wade.
Which is correct.
You looked it up.
I didn't. My phone's over on the ground.
One
That's
whole point for
incredible.
them.
We got an NBA question, Kendall.
We did.
Second was Oscar Robinson.
Why did I be drinking?
Because it's a holiday private stock. And you guys are hogging it.
Okay.
Do you want some?
We should actually open up both ends for
25
Double chug.
for 4?
25 for 4. Perfect.
Oh, man, this stuff is gross looking
All right.
inside.
25 for 4. Oh boy. Here's the first one.
Actually, can we move this quick? I don't want to
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
the computer.
This NHL player is the all-time leader in power play goals and captained the 2004 Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup champions.
Okay. All right.
I know one.
I will give you
Lightning
3
player.
bonus points if you can say his name correctly.
Ooh, it's not who I think it is.
Not Steven Stamkos.
Vladimir Rechovic.
You know what? I'm gonna deduct you the 4 points, but I'm also going to give you a bonus point for creativity.
Thank you.
I'm allowed to do that on the host.
I'm sensing some favoritism.
You guys
have,
are winning.
Negative 15.
I think you guys have more minuses than them, but theirs are much larger minuses.
We don't even really have a chance to go positive. we could maybe go 0.
Repeat the question for me.
This NHL player is the all-time leader in power play goals scored and captained the 2004 Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup champions.
Don't f with my tin, Mark.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Oh. Time's winding down.
Sid Crosby. Final answer.
-4. And
Sid
no
Crosby.
creativity points on that one. The correct answer was Dave
Donovan.
Andriichuk.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Duh.
Yes.
Santa Ferguson. You're up.
We're going to go for 25 for 2.
Big fan of this. All right. 25 for 2. This wide receiver wore 25 while amassing 9,000 receiving yards, 76 touchdowns, and a Super Bowl MVP title.
This wide receiver were 25.
It is 25. Now, I'm going to amend the question because it is an easier question, and I forgot to put this part in there. So, this wide receiver wore 25 for the Raiders while amassing 9,000 receiving yards, 76 touchdowns, and a Super Bowl MVP.
You're looking at me for it.
It looked like you fell asleep, Jeff. Oh, there you go. Rub your eyes. Rub your eyes.
Don't
Time-
puke now, Kyle.
Time is ticking.
Marcus Allen.
Incorrect.
Is it Fred Blitnikoff?
It is Fred Blitnikoff.
Wow.
I know my 70s Raiders.
Like I said, there are a few questions in here that have bonus points to them. So this is one of them. This is the daily double shot. Can you name me the CFL team he played for? No minus points if you get it wrong. It's a bonus 1 point.
The Argonauts.
Nope. It was the Montreal Alouettes.
Oh my god, I was gonna say that, but I didn't think that was a real thing.
Can we get points for not knowing it is a real thing?
No. Okay. Red Baron, Machine Washable. The Red Machine. Kane. I can call you Kane.
We're gonna close out 25. Sorry, 25?
Excellent.
I don't like 90s.
Minus 95 points for Mark.
Specifically just you, though. Not the team, but just you. I've been keeping track since we started recording the first day. All right, 25 for 1. This player holds the controversial home run record in the MLB.
Barry Bonds.
Correct.
Didn't say it right.
Because he's a
How do you-
cheater
how
and
do
he
you-
doesn't
How do you
deserve
how do you say it, Souls?
Barry Bones?
Nog.
Yeah.
You also get a
The
nod.
carton is like indenting on itself.
I had some Nog.
You want more?
Maybe when you're done.
Santa Ferguson.
Let's do
Kyle for third.
NBA Christmas for 2.
NBA
Tuesday.
Christmas for 2.
I'm going to avoid that category like the plague.
We should have gotten it out of the way early.
We blew it. You blew it.
Who has the most blocks in Christmas Day games?
Oh, it's
So-
so easy.
I would like to, for wording purposes, like all-time Christmas Day games. Who has the most blocks? Not in one game.
Shaq.
Correct.
Damn. I was going to say Shaq.
Thankfully, he didn't go with Mutombo because I was sitting
No,
there
it
doing
was either
this.
him or Elijah Wan.
I was going to try to like confuse him, but I couldn't think of something good enough.
Because Matumbo wouldn't have played in a lot
This
of
was
Christmas
also
Day
a bonus point question.
Oh,
All right. Can you name the player who holds the record for most blocks in a single NBA Christmas game?
you want me to take the reins on this one too?
Yeah, you're on fire.
That's a Christmas pun.
Shaq.
Incorrect.
That is a Christmas pun. Take the reins. You should have some Nog.
I didn't mean to say-
It was DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Yep.
guess that one.
There it goes.
Maxine? Right there?
NBA Christmas for 5.
Yikes. Digging our own grave.
I can't wait to write -5 for 2 teams right now.
Or we're passing.
What year was the first NBA Christmas game played?
We can't let them have it. They know it. All right. Let's be logical here.
I don't know it.
Oh.
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
No, still lose the points if you pass, right?
No, you do not.
We just don't get the points. We don't need them. We don't need to go any far in debt.
Come on, Kyle.
Could be making it interesting by by guessing and getting it wrong.
Come on, Kyle.
And you never know. There could be a bonus point for answering, but you don't get you can't get the bonus question opportunity if you don't answer.
I'm
gonna pass.
going to give him a hint. Benjamin Harrison was in office.
You're right. Benjamin Harris, 1964.
Ooh, incorrect. Correct answer was 1947.
I was gonna guess,
But
86.
because you answered, you do get the bonus point opportunity. Who won the first Christmas game?
Celtics.
Incorrect. It was the Knicks.
Ooh.
You're gonna say them?
Yeah.
Liar.
Cut me off.
Kyle Turd.
NBA Christmas for 3.
Okay, I'm noticing an NBA trend. Number 3. How many players have recorded triple doubles on Christmas Day?
4.
Incorrect. The correct answer was 5.
Oh.
we didn't get a chance to steal
That's true.
5.
No, bullshit. Bullshit.
All right, well, my answer was going to be 30. So
They also get negative points.
5.
No,
I said
no.
5.
I would have passed.
That was for 3.
Yeah.
Because of that, I'll give you -1.
All right.
Fair?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm only giving because I didn't. You guys would have guessed it
This
wrong.
guy gifted 5. I'm still salty about that.
No, you got gifted 1 point.
So they got gifted 5 for saying a last name.
You
Yeah.
guys gave it to them.
No, I said half.
Oh,
We can't on 5.
2.5, bitch.
We can't do that.
2.5.
I can't add decimals.
There's a question mark on there.
Yeah, that's because it was 5 question mark. Whose
Their
turn is
turn.
it? Their
It's
turn.
ours.
Why are you guys getting so salty? You guys were winning.
Fine, fine. Give us 2.5. Give us the,
No, no.
Jesus.
Take the fucking 5.
Sports Jesus for 5.
I'll take the 2.5, and
No.
we're going to win by
Enough.
that 0.5.
Sports Jesus for 5.
Sports Jesus for 5.
Get it wrong.
With 2 touchdowns and 145 yards, this NFL player won MVP in Super Bowl 8.
Oh, Jesus.
Super Bowl 8.
Put 5 back on. Fine.
That's a lot of points.
Can I hear the stats one more time? I'm sorry. That's 2 touchdowns, I know.
With 2 touchdowns and 145 yards, this NFL player won MVP in Super Bowl 8. I purposefully left out whether it was rushing or receiving as to not give too much away because it is a 5-point question.
Damn, I really want to take a stab at it, but I don't.
Just do it. Just do it.
It's for fun.
All right.
I'm just taking this too seriously. Kyle.
Yerp.
Come on, Baron.
Who is Lynn Swan?
Incorrect.
Thanks.
Are you going to shit on yourself when you hear the name?
Yeah.
Gentlemen?
We're going to pass.
Okay. Would it help you, Kendall, if I told you that those yards were rushing?
We're rushing. Super Bowl 8, was it? It was Steelers Super Bowl?
Raiders.
Raiders Super Bowl?
Oh, sorry. Dolphins Super Bowl.
Oh, please tell me it's not Larry Sanka.
It is Larry Sanka.
Mother
God, you've dropped the F-bomb so many times. this show.
whatever, yo. I had my head.
All right. Gentlemen.
All right. What if we do NFL Christmas for 2?
Have some nog, Jeff.
NFL Christmas for 2.
Then give me the nog.
What year was the first
great,
NFL
great
Christmas
nod.
game played?
Wow.
Sorry, our sound effects are coming from our chief editor over there falling asleep. Would you like me to repeat the question since
No, I got
neither of
it.
you were listening?
What year
Knock
was
it
the
up,
first
yo.
NFL? Yeah. 1946.
Incorrect. The first Christmas game was not played
Nope.
until...
You already answered.
No,
You're
that's-
out.
no, I almost said it again. I almost f***ed you guys out. Kendall, what are you looking at? Was the eggnog expired?
It might be.
All right. Diarrhea. Here we come.
I don't know. Do you want to check that? Is that December 13th?
It does say December 13th.
And
Oh, it says December 13th.
2016.
It says 21. I don't think that can be accurate.
Is eggnog good for multiple years?
Now, can you repeat the question?
I feel fine.
What year was the first NFL Christmas Day game played?
Well, I don't know.
Pass.
We'll pass.
Okay. So I was going to do a raise your hand contest, but because you guys passed, it was a bonus point question. So it goes back to you guys for the bonus point. Who won the first NFL Christmas Day game?
Bears.
Incorrect.
Was it the Cowboys?
It was the Cowboys.
Speak up, dude.
Fun fact too,
Did you see how long I
because
held
back
the
in that
dog?
time, the fun fact was that was a 14-game season.
Mhm.
So the first NFL game ever played on Christmas was actually a playoff game. There was 2 of them. I believe the Chiefs won the other one. I think. Probably. All right. I don't know whose turn it is anymore.
Is it ours?
Sure.
We'll take Sports Jesus for 4.
Jesus.
All right. Sports Jesus are 4.
Tanking.
This Super Bowl 11 MVP and 1974 MVP was nicknamed the Snake.
Who is Kenny Stabler?
Correct.
Yeah.
That was a Saints question, Jeff. Not really. It wasn't really that notable for them.
Because they're not that
Nobody was then.
What do you
Except
mean?
for Archibald.
I actually would like the eggnog back. It may be old, but it's good.
What do you want to do? NFL Christmas for one.
All right.
All right. NFL Christmas for 1. Bernie Paramelli. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Bernie Paramelli rushed for 3 touchdowns to give this coach his record 319th regular season win.
Vince Lombardi.
Incorrect.
We're gonna take a stab at it. We're gonna go Don Shula.
Correct.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew it was Shula. I love Don Shula.
I'm seeing more positive here than negative.
Jeff's got all
Sports.
those photographs.
Sports Jesus for 3. Or 2, whichever one's
Oh,
left.
you're drinking a lot of nog, don't you?
Yeah, loser has to finish it. I mean, what? Sports Jesus for 3. This MLB Hall of Famer played for 10 total teams over 24 seasons, including 4 separate stints with the Athletics.
Wow.
You know, I
20?
didn't listen to any of that.
Would you? Well,
We'll wait. I'll wait.
yeah.
24 seasons?
I might have done the math wrong.
Is this guy actually Jesus?
That long, he's got to be like a bullpen pitcher.
He ended up tearing his MCL.
Could it be Bartolo Colon?
Wow.
No, it's not.
How long has he played for now? Souls, you would know.
20? 2?
25?
Ooh, it's all nog for everyone.
I don't know who it is. Do you,
I
Red
forgot the
Baron?
mystery. So it's December 13th or December 21st. They're not sure what goes bad.
You could sell it when you want.
I was incorrect. I will
Oh.
reread the question with the correct stat. So,
Open that other end, Jeff.
back to the Jesus birthdays for 3. This MLB Hall of Famer played for 10 total teams over 25 seasons, including 4 separate stints with the Athletics.
4 stints with it.
Pass.
Yeah, we'll pass.
We're going to pass it too.
Okay.
You know it?
Oh, you already confirmed.
Ricky Henderson.
Was the correct answer.
We get it.
I heard pass
You
first.
don't get it, Kevin.
Way to screw your teammate there, Solzy.
Well, you guys were courteous to them. I will give you half the points. 1.5. 1.
God, we literally.
All right. So we have 1 question left. Who has the reins on that one? I believe it is you two. Okay, yep. So,
NBA Christmas and beard versus.
oh yeah, I was wrong. I'll take some of that. So which category would you like?
Yeah, we'll go with the beard.
Smart move.
Playing to our disadvantage. Cowards.
Beard versus claws. I'm sensing some passes. This 1989 Stanley Cup champion has been regarded to have the best facial hair in all of sports, often rocking the full caterpillar mustache and the bushy gingerbread beard.
Made me laugh.
The wood chips.
We're gonna pass.
Now, I'm guessing it was someone on the Devils. That's my guess. Do I know his name? No.
Would we get points for the correct team?
No.
Excellent. We will pass.
It was Lanny McDonald.
Who did he play for?
He won his championship with the Flames. I'll post this photo to our social media accounts, but I'd like to pull up a picture now to show you, gentlemen, the true wonders of Lanny McDonald's facial hair. He is just fantastic. You got to remember too, in hockey they do the postseason of the beard. So this is him full beard.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Now it's not as long as some other sports athletes, but it's just a very
I'm
full
surprised there's
beard.
no Brian Wilson on there.
Yeah.
That guy's a psychopath.
I didn't want it to be too easy, so I picked James Harden.
Is he still in the league?
But during the regular season, he just rocked the caterpillar stash.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll get it. We'll do a nice shout out to him. All right. No, wrong one.
We'll take NBA Christmas for 4.
All right. Nice hard one for you guys. What 2 numbers did Kobe? No, I'm just kidding. I could see the blood already boiling in Kyle's blood.
Nah.
I'm gonna try to read it while I drink. All right. This team has played 51 Christmas Day games, the most by any one team.
Do you want to just guess?
I have a guess.
You got to guess? Take it.
Well, you guys can converse amongst each other. Like they whisper, you guys make fun of their whispering, but you guys are like, I think I have a guess. I'm just gonna shout it out.
We could discuss it all we want. Neither of us know it.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's the Lakers.
Lakers? I was going to say the Celtics. So,
It's one of them.
all right. So do the Lakers.
Is the Lakers' final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect.
I got a real good feeling. It's the Miami Heat.
What? No,
No, you're out.
it's the New York Knickerbockers.
Like I said.
I was gonna say that.
No, you
I swear to God,
Didn't the Miami Heat become a franchise in the 70s or something?
they were just not good.
Have they been around for 51 Christmases?
They weren't good back then, so I didn't think they would be.
Wait, didn't they just celebrate their 20th season like 3 years ago? Oh, you bearded you. All right.
We like to wager all our points.
Yeah, is there a final Jeopardy?
There is, but I forgot to write the question down, so I have to look it back up. So,
Well, is anyone positive to even wager anything?
well, that's the fun of it. So my mathematician, Kyle Souls, actually, I don't know about that one. Mrs. Podcast Editor, Rita Sanderson, could you please come add up these points for us? There's a lot of minuses, so just do your best.
They're almost all minuses.
We can take this time and
Yep.
do our shout outs and whatnot.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, take a minute. Listen to our friends over at the Color Me Dead podcast.
If you love true crime and foul mouthery, come check out Angel and Nikki, the gory gals of Color Me Dead. We explore serial killers, murderers, survivors, mustaches.
Because we talk about the holy trinity of true crime. And if you don't know what that is, come check us out on iTunes, Acast, Podbean, or Overcast, or any other podcast application. Check us out on Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays we wear murder. And stay out of chalk lines. Goodbye.
And be sure to find us on Facebook and Instagram at Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter is GSWD_4. Subscribe on Podbean and iTunes. And we're on the Leeb Sports Network every morning from 7 to 8 a.m. and every Sunday from 12 to 1 on the PPRN radio network.
Oh, I missed my plug. Sorry.
Yep.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's drinking expired cream products or getting heisty with your friends. Ugh.
And we
I don't think heisty's a word, but I like it.
I like it. And we've been recording from the GDH Woodworking Studio. And speaking of which, Greg is here with us during our broadcast. Would you like some more of the nog?
He doesn't look very happy about it.
Oh, he's yeah.
But
get that guy some knives.
make sure to visit our social media sites where we'll be posting some photos of Lanny McDonald,
Pick up your knife and
as well as a limited time Christmas photo of our own sports outsider, the man of many names, Solzy McSolzerson, handing Greg a Christmas present. What could it be? I'll give you a hint. It's Bush. I'm a big fan of that. We're getting.
Oh, boy.
Not a sponsor.
I hope our podcast editor is almost done. I have our final question.
Bush.
Until then, make sure to tune in next week where we'll be doing our kind of just hammered year in review sports show. It won't be like regular year in reviews. It's going to be a lot more fun. But drunker.
Are we dressing up? Tuxes?
Tuxes.
See, I'd like to do that.
I thought we were all dressing up as different mascots.
We could do that.
Also, make sure to check out our social media as there will be a GSWD Christmas card being posted. We haven't really figured out what it is yet, but it's going to be gross. So let's go around while she's still doing it. We'll do beer reviews before we get to the anticipated final Jeopardy question. Maxine,
Corona is not that good.
what do you mean?
If I had a receipt, I would return it.
That's why I got it for you. Oh, I mean, Santa.
Well, the secret's out there.
God, I hope there's no kids listening.
There isn't.
Well,
Santa Souls?
I had to climb to the mountain to reach its fullest potential.
I'm glad these are back.
I don't think he said any of those words properly.
Turd Ferguson?
F off!
We didn't even. What beer did you even have?
Oh, they know when I say mountain.
I know, but do they know?
Oh, they will know.
He
Turd
had
Ferguson?
Coors Light.
Turd Ferguson?
Yuck.
Red Baron?
So I've had a lot of higher percentage beers, and
But low quality, high percentage beers.
most recently, I drank a bunch of Milwaukee's Best Ice, and I've never felt worse in my
It's
life.
the best that Milwaukee has to offer ice style. So
That is not the case. I have for you tonight the Natty Daddy. It doesn't get more redneck white trash in this, and it is just awful. Bottoms up, gentlemen.
From the Goose Island Farmhouse series, this week was the Jillian, and it was just fantastic. It didn't explode in my face like a normal Asa Akira video ends out, and it was pretty good. I liked it a lot. It was very raspberry. All right, so the final results are in. Soul's Turd. You finished with 9.49 points.
We were positive?
Oh, yeah, no, minus 9.49 points. And Red Machine, you finished in. Is this right? They finished in the positive? Is there supposed to be a minus there? Oh, okay, you guys finished with minus 16.49 points. I was like, no way you recounted back into. So,
Bet it all.
do you guys want to go for gusto for just the win? Or do you want to do a real final Jeopardy?
We're going for the win.
All right, so
Takes all.
whoever gets this wins. So this whole show was a giant f***ing waste. All right.
Yep.
So this one.
Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. May the better team win.
Oh, we will.
I knew that was coming. It's so terrible. Jokes on you guys. Every minus you guys get is a positive from me. So this is a NBA question,
Oh,
but it is a closest to the actual numerical value wins. So it is a fair game for everybody. In the NBA, Carmelo Anthony has averaged the most points per game on Christmas Day. See, I don't like this. I'm reading this thing here. Okay, so it's not Carmelo anymore. Having played more than one game in the NBA on Christmas, Tracy McGrady leads all players with the highest points per game average.
I don't know it anymore.
What is the total, or what is the points per game average? Closest wins. No, like closest without going over. It's just closest. I'm gonna have to do some math, which I'm not a big fan of.
you go first, Mark?
Go ahead.
No,
you
After
guys
you.
are winning.
We will flip.
Because what's going to happen is if we go,
yeah.
and you're going to
Kendall-
go higher, I'm going to piss me off.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
What if we write the answers?
We will write
And
the answers down.
Excellent.
'Cause I would have flipped the
So
out.
Kyle has a pencil over there, so you can use that. And do you guys want to get up and converse, or do you just want one of you to just write an answer down?
I like it.
All right, write your answers.
Maybe a little high, but that's all right. I like the number.
All right.
And the number might like you.
Yes.
So, team of Souls Ferguson / Kyle Turd guessed 33. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, you're the pencil team, right?
Yes.
33.7 points per game.
Ticonderoga.
We were
And
on
then
the
the team of Red Machine guessed 34.5 points per
They
game.
won.
Tracy McGrady leads all players who have played more than one Christmas game in points per game average with a total of 43.3 points per game.
Snuck it in there.
What did you play? 2?
He played 3. That's why I don't like this, because it was like... So
Hold on,
Tracy,
real quick. Mello at 27.
Oh, no, sorry.
.2.
Tracy McGrady played 2. He did play
How
2 games.
close is that?
Carmelo is... So Carmelo's was for players that have played at least 4. I don't know why they decided that, okay, at least if you played 4. Like, so Carmelo's was... What'd you say it was?
27.2.
Incorrect. 34.3.
Selling him short. What a god.
That's why he left the Knicks.
I'd like you to know I had 34.5 in my head before you wrote your answer.
Whatever.
I had no number in mind.
So, it's been fun. Gentlemen, care to do your shot of Nog before we sign off?
Horseshit.
I mean, how's it?
Listen, I think this was perfect. There's nothing better than a sports show.
That
And,
sucks
and
at
we
sports.
were so bad at the trivia. I think it was
I mean,
well,
big
actually,
we were
that's the
success.
thing
both
is-
off by 10 on the last one. We were all negative. That's what it's all about. Knock it
Yeah,
up.
knock it up,
Those are
baby.
the things. I tried to make the questions somewhat difficult.
They were hard.
I think we all need to take a shot of Nog. Nog, take a shot of private
You know,
stock.
it's getting better as we get towards
Well,
the bottom.
Mike, you can take a shot of your private stock.
We all
Mock,
finished negative.
Mock doesn't participate in the Nog festivities.
I can't drink eggnog.
So give yourself a nice healthy swig to make up for the lack of Nog you
Look
drank
at
today.
those ducks. There they are again.
Kyle, could you say those ducks are mighty?
Nog it, baby.
yourself some nog.
Worse than last time, huh?
So,
Yeah, it's not aging well.
from all of us here at Getting Sports with Drunk, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler,
I'm mocked.
Sheen Washable.
Nope.
I'm Soulsy Boy.
Can't get over that. I'm J Mart.
And I'm the Red Baron.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.